It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Kevin Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4. Now here is James. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Leonard looking over the floor. James, left side. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by James. Pippen outside. James outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. James can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go. And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Leonard for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. A few unsuccessful trips in a row here, and we're still knotted up. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And James has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Leonard. Wide open look. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Curry. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket by Pippen.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Curry surveys.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They now take the lead.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Pippen. James outside. Pass to Leonard. Shot from 12. Rebound by Sacramento. Durant, pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Leonard for 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pippen left side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Chamberlain. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Leonard outside. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago ahead. You're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard out there with LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here are the Kings now, following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. And there's the screen. Shoots from the right block. O'Neal pulls it in. Kings trail by 3. Curry finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. No points so far. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. Chicago with a rebound. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Sacramento passing it around. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
It's James on the wing. Pippen outside. Gets stolen by Curry. Back come the Kings in transition. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lets a 3 fly. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Leonard passes to James. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. James has got 6.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Chamberlain. Yet to see a basket. Outside Curry from deep. And another Sacramento three.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Durant, outside Curry. Antetokounmpo, outside, to the wing, right side. Outside Curry. Durant for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Leonard finds James. Now Pippen. Leonard, right side. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Gotta show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Back to Curry. The three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
3 points.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo with it. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Kings. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Kings leading. Taking a look at the Kings. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls trail by 3. Leonard outside. James right side. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
The 3 from Curry. LeBron with the rebound. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Leonard. Back to James for the lead. The triple, LeBron James.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 17 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Leonard. Back to James. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Curry. Leonard defending. Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. Curry's shot is off. Now James. And here's Pippen. Now Leonard. He's covered by Curry. James outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Curry finds some space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. And James has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Leonard. James outside. Wembanyama screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Rebound by Sacramento.
Oh, you missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
So it's Chicago now. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
A big round of applause for your make some noise for your dance team.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Pippen outside. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. 5 on the clock. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Wide open. And another basket for Sacramento.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now here is James. He's got 14. Outside for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with a 3. The Kings trailing. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side O'Neal. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Curry. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Third team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Chicago. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. LeBron James out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Clock at 6. James against Durant. Inside. Here's Chamberlain, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's now 23 points for Stephen Curry.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Leonard passes to James. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Durant against Leonard. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
Timeout, Bulls.
See yourself on the screen. You show us the best moves. Let's go. blue. Music dance lessons.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. James passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Leonard. Puts up a three. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Durant against Leonard. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in fourth. Money from three!
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Kings. The lead is 2. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is James. Outside Leonard. James, a screen on Durant. Pippen outside. To tie it up. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Outside Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 14. Oh, it doesn't go.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama.
Blocking foul called on LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul. Chicago foul. LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Here's James. Now Wembanyama. Leonard inside. He's covered by Curry.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that ties this game up.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, too much. Giannis down low.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Timeout, Bulls. And here's James. Outside Wembanyama to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
The Kings call timeout. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
For your Chicago.
Pippen with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Now Wembanyama. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard can't get the three. The Kings call timeout. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wide open look. Oh, it's off. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
tip-off goes to Chicago. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Kareem. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Chamberlain with it. Now SGA defending. The second chance effort. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
And guys, the thing about Will, he says he runs the 40 in 4.4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Durant kicks to James. Outside Leonard. Chamberlain with a screen on SGA. Shot clock at 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Sacramento now. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Nobody near Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to James.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Shot from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's James missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Chamberlain kicks to Durant. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Sacramento off to a slow start. They trail by 6. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's LeBron. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Lets it go from deep, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by LeBron. Leonard's got 6.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Chamberlain against O'Neal. Chamberlain with the block. Now LeBron. No scoring in this one. Leonard, no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal dishes to Pippen. Back to O'Neal. Outside Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 11-2 run. Leonard the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now, here's Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Bulls leading by 11. Durant kicks to James. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard from deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Wembanyama's out there with Mutombo. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shaq in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds O'Neal. Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Wembanyama with it. Still scoreless. Right side, SGA. And stolen by Leonard.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
KD with the bucket.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's O'Neal. Shaq going to work inside.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
LeBron James on the wing. Now, here is Chamberlain. James outside. And here's KD for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to SGA. Back to Wembanyama. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Bulls leading by 9. James, the pass to Chamberlain. Now Leonard over SGA, and it's Leonard missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to SGA. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Floats it up for James. Here's the lob. LeBron flies through the air.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
SGA kicks to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron dishes to Leonard. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard looking around. Oh, the strength of Leonard.
Slick move by the Claw. A forward who handles the ball like a guard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Guys?
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. SGA on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Here he goes. 5 on the clock. Now Wembanyama. Fade away. It's rebounded by Durant. Now LeBron. And here's Leonard. Back to LeBron. Tumbo grabs the board.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
First team foul.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 11-point game. Leonard with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard sets a screen for James. Misses the 3. Fires away from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
The Kings trail by 11. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard is out there with James. And it's Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Now, here is O'Neal. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
and good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. That shot missing. Durant with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw drops for James. Both free throws good from James. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide open jump shot. SGA's got 12.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Leonard. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
For your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Buries it from 3-point range. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Chamberlain with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Leonard. He's feeling it, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Here's O'Neal. Shaq goes right through him.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
A three from Leonard. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
To the middle, here's Shaq. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Kings trail by 9. Wembanyama down low. Covered by LeBron. No good with the wing jumper. KD passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Mutombo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game.
For one, Dikembe Mutombo.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Outside Leonard. With the step back. Here's LeBron. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
So if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Here's Wembanyama. Still without a basket. Wembanyama. A screen on Durant. Clock is at 3. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, James. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mutombo is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Pippen. And it's SGA in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. So it's Sacramento now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Shaq down low. Chamberlain on him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by SGA. Here's Pippen. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And that's the blueprint right there to getting back in the game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
And here's Leonard from 3. Fails the fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taking 12 shots. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Shaq, and the layup's good off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Bulls call timeout. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Chamberlain, the pass to Leonard. James, a screen on SGA. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
SGA finds Pippen. Back to SGA. The shot's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Chamberlain.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Chamberlain hits them both. And here's SGA. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by KD. Pocket 6. It misses. Chicago leading by 8. Leonard.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 9, and it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Now SGA, and stolen by Chamberlain. Now Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with the block. Pippen with the steal. And stolen by James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now James. Leonard fires. And the 3 misses.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Now O'Neal. The catch and the flush. O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
James outside. The rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. severe contact on the way up.
Third team. Shooting for Chicago, LeBron James at the line for two.
And Chicago starts out with the ball here. And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Chicago. There's a screen. Here's Leonard. O'Neal pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
James outside. Here's Durant. And that one drops.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Leonard outside. Takes a three. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pippen pass to James. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And here's Pippen. James outside. Pure from three-point range. James has got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Leonard. SGA, he's open. Kept alive. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James inside. Wembanyama on him. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Leonard passes to SGA. Back to Leonard. Outside, SGA.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movement of Shai. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Outside O'Neal. Pippen outside. Pass to James. Offline with a 3. James has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Now Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James passes to Durant. Back to James. Chicago passes it around. That's good from Durant on the assist by James. Durant's got 5 now.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to O'Neal.
Such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard from behind the arc. That one is off. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Wembanyama out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. James has got 8 points.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Leonard. Wembanyama, pass to Chamberlain. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. On the wing, SGA. The baseline, Jay.
Look at how Pippen uses his length, those long arms, and his quickness to smother the shooter. Good contest.
Durant, pass to James. Screen by Durant. Leonard against James. Shot clock at 6. Punching it inside. LeBron.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Mavs. It's a 5-point game. Here's SGA. Leonard outside. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Durant finds James. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Leonard, to the inside, to win the drop. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. Outside O'Neal. Durant surveying the D. It's stolen by Leonard. 1:33 left in the second. SGA passes to Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant against Leonard. Durant, pass to James. Outside Durant. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. It's rebounded by Dallas. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Durant, pass to James. They still need this. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Defensive foul. Victor Wembanyama. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, LeBron James. One shot.
That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Pass to SGA. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They set the screen. Now, here is James with the fadeaway. Good on the shot. James has got 15.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Mavericks trail by 3. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Chicago leading by 3. Durant for 3. KD! What else would you expect?
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
SGA passes to Chamberlain. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Chicago with the ball. James outside. Fires for 3. They get it back. O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks. Shoots
from 14, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. SGA's got 9 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Leonard against Durant. Pippen outside. It's James on the wing. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Unloads from 13. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Leonard. 11 points in the game.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Get loud, fans, on the court, your Hype Squad. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise.
Leonard against Durant. James up top. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Leonard outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's SGA. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Pippen. The score now all even. Chamberlain's gotten 4 this quarter.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
James outside. Back to Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
What a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Here's SGA. And that misses. That would have put him up. Chicago with the ball. James outside. Back to Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Durant's got 11 points.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's SGA, defended by Pippen. Left side SGA. 4 on the clock. Chicago with a rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by James, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Wembanyama, pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Durant. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Now here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Now here's SGA. He's guarded closely. Pass to Leonard. The shot, no good. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The time
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward. There's a screen. James down the lane. The three, Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Leonard. Back to SGA. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Durant. Screen by James. Fires, high post. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on James. Here comes Kawhi to tie it up. A tumble with the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
James outside. Over Leonard. James, that's good. And now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Durant with the drive. And a one-handed slam.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Leonard outside. The three is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Now Durant. And there's a pick. 19-footer is good.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Leonard. Fires the three. No.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. It's just not a good look.
James with the ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Mavericks call timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Chicago ball.
And here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered for them. James outside. Tosses it up. He drills the wide open jumper.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And James has got the ball here for Chicago. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Fires away from outside. The three is in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Wembanyama. He launches. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Chicago leading by 11. Outside Durant. Here's James. Screen by O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
It's stolen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Durant inside, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Outside Durant. Here's James. Clock at 4.
Massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily spotting away shots.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. The Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.